Let's kill it. A little bit of poker to get the day started. Nice. Cool, cool, cool. Everything working. Let's start 2 tables. Get it going. Oh, aces already. Let's have some action. What about a double up in the first hand? Could be pretty solid. Oh. I'm not loving it, but of course we should be okay. Question is if we need to get it in here. Like, this is so often 2 pair, so it's like queen 10. I think we need to check. We don't have free streets of value, right? And then here, like, bet half pot. Hope for king 10. Jack 10. Like, well, I don't even know what we're really trying to. Yes, okay. Nice. The day has officially started. Nice to be going. Queen 6. What a hand. What a fucking hand. Okay, so I just need to quickly set this up so that it is right again, because I just had to close the table. So that one, and then this one should be number 2, number 3. What? That's strange. Oh, so this is correct, but this one should be. There we go. Okay, that was a bit strange. Nice. There we go. 2 tables again. Down 4.2 already against some guy that river 2 pair with queen 6 in a free bet pot. Interesting start. Let's bet once. Nice. Back on the grind. So I wonder if it's because I've streamed less than 2 minutes. No, it should be live now, right? So why is it not live? Oh, it is live. I just had to update. Took a second. Cool, cool, cool. So now we're actually live. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's remove the chat. I think that makes for a nicer experience. The in-game chat, that is. Hi. Okay. Slow and steady. Wait for aces. Don't run into 2 random pair out of nowhere. Oh man, I get a lot of self-doubt when it happens, like again and again and again, shit like that. Just start going like, oh, should I have bet the turn and shit like this. But yeah, shouldn't have. I like the decision. I think it works fine. So let's not overthink it. I'm gonna bet small here. Nice. Ace king over here, opening it up under the gun. No? Okay. Not today. an equally nice hand over here, which I'm not thrilled to be free betting because this guy's crazy tight. So 4-bet we jam. And without a 4-bet we just pray to God that we hit an ace. But don't think I can call ace queen there. I don't think I can fold it either, so that's just raise fold, as sad as it sounds. Hello, already one person in there. We got queens. Welcome to the stream. Let's make it 10 here and hope for a 4-bet. Not hoping for it, of course, but this guy's been 4-betting a lot, so there's a lot of bluffs in it. Cool. So just been playing 50 hands, and the reason why we're down $4 is because one of those hands was aces, and we ran into a guy that river 2-pair. So a little bit of a rough start, but of course not discouraged. Only down $37 in the challenge. So funny. Yeah, okay, here a c-bet takes it down a lot, so we can just bet really small and hope to get it through. Nice. We open ace-jack. Two callers. No point in betting. So it sucks, but of course we just have to fold here. Yep. This is technically a raise, but we're against a very tight range, so I prefer just calling and then check raising here. Yeah, let's check raise. And here we can lead. I kind of want to go big, like queen jack, you know, shit like that. It's mixed, right? When he checks the the flop, there's a lot of like 6s and 7s. So I'm gonna check and let him bluff, and hope he doesn't have a better hand. Cause nice. Okay. So I wonder if he had ace 10 or some. He had 7s. Okay. Don't know. I guess he's not cut of it, so maybe it makes sense not to start bluffing. Here we get 4-bet. It's quite a big 4-bet, which makes me just want to jam. Otherwise I would make it like 21. But because he chooses the sizing, I'm assuming he's not folding. So let's go with it. Well, in any case, we pick up a lot of money. Nice. Yeah, and out of position and everything. I think it's fine to just jam it there. Ace queen. Playable. Let's see what sort of action we run into here. So I'm gonna bump it up to 10. And nice. Take it down. Over here we c-bet. We hit a draw. I don't have any info on this guy. Gonna bet a little more than half pot. 70%. Here I'll try and target a 7. I don't think a 7 is ever folding. Oh fuck, I didn't see the full house. What the fuck do I do here? Bet small? 9s, 10s? 6s, 5s? I don't even know what to do on that one. Maybe it's too milky. Well, I'm still just tuning into this. I was about to just like go huge on that board. Didn't notice it was double paired. So glad I didn't. 9-8 here, you can fold it, but I like opening it. We get a raise. We should call, but in the stake, let's fold. Don't wanna play big free bet pots with someone who underbluffs. Nice. Take it down, take it down. So just down $2 now. Very doable, very doable. 10-8 is actually an open. But of course we fold it if there's any action before us. Fives here is awkward to free bet, so I'll just fold here. This is a tight range, but we just have a hand that really wants to free bet. So we can bet once. Imagining there's a re-raise here quite often. From 6s, 7s, 8, 9s, 5s. It hits him a lot. So we can try and bluff, or we can just give up. I think I like giving up here. So any jack makes a straight, any club. Wow, that's interesting. So he checks this one. So we have to bet here, right? Can we get a jack to fold with this sizing? I think we have to. Nice. Cool. The same guy. We raise over here, which is a mistake. I just got a bit sidetracked. So just nice. Okay. I was lucky. We raise aces. Everyone folds. A lot of small pots going our way. Really good start. I mean, besides the big pot that we lost with aces, but we've had aces twice now in 114 hands, so can't complain about that. Queen Jack here is a defend. And this is a funny play. I wouldn't do it too often, but it just works so often that sometimes I like to sprinkle it in. Here, I think I like to raise this to 11. He calls so quick that I don't know what to think about this. I'll bet once. Nice. Awesome. Strange. Just instant call. Free bet. Very fascinating. Wonder what that is. Pocket deuces. Cool. So we're in the green for the day. That's awesome. Let's keep working at this pace. It's a really, really nice pace. Interesting hand on both tables. I'm gonna bet big over here with my ace-5. Yeah. So of course just folding here, but I wonder what hand does that. Nice. Choose Snowman. Under the gun. Let's see what kind of action we get. None. Here we hit a pair. Let's see what sizing. It's really scary to see the half pot sizing. But I don't really have a lot of info on this guy. And we do have middle pair. I wonder if I can fold now. I mean, I could also lead. Could be interesting. But then again, like, I'm only folding out hearts. Right? I don't know. It feels like a board I should lead on quite often here. And on this, I think I want to just go big. I don't imagine him calling that quick with a 10. I imagine that would take more time. So let's try and stab at it here. Make a bluff. Just playing the board, of course. And if he jams on me, I don't expect he has the possibility to ever bluff that. I don't think people are nearly good enough. So I think we sadly just run into some either a guy that don't understand his hand strength, or someone who is just really lucky to have like 10-9, I guess, or some shit. Anyway, we laid down. We blocked the ace also that we would love for him to have. So a little loss there. Don't mind the play. Over here, I don't have enough hands on that guy to make a good decision. I think I should try and bluff less. Generally, that was sort of my takeaway from yesterday, that I just hardly have any fold equity, which just makes it really annoying to ever bluff. Yeah, or I guess also when I do bluff, I should just go a little smaller, because people are a bit inelastic. So with that in mind, King Jack. Static hand. Just get a call. I'll call this one. I could raise it, but I think this guy's very tight. So this range is already really, really tight. Let's see if we get to see a flop, or if this guy has other ideas with his limp. Could be a cool hand for him to. I'll check it. Half pot. We can go half pot. Nice. Hoping for a check now. And if not a check, so very tired. I don't have a lot of hands on this guy, but let's not. Oh, it's disgusting. Anyway, it is what it is. Fives. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Free betting on the right table. Over here, C betting with king queen. And a free bet pot. Folding to this. Okay. Let's take a chill and stop betting, bluffing too much. Let's stop bluffing. That's a really nice flop in a freeway pot. Gonna check it over, which I kinda immediately regret. Especially after seeing a queen there. What an insane hand. Anyone? Any callers? Ace 10? Yeah, I should have bet the flop there with a very wet board. I think that makes more sense than just hoping for someone to bluff. But yep. We pick it up again. Only down $5, so very salvageable, but an annoying start. The 6 big blind open. I really wanna call it, but of course I'm not gonna. Down here I called, hoping to see a 7, and I wonder how much we bet. So that's a heart. I guess we can try and stab at it. Hope someone. Nope, no customers. Didn't really expect much action anyway. king jack here is of course a free bet to a button open. Nice. Okay. Let's try and raise this guy. And if he jams, we have to fold. Nice. Over here, we free bet ace free of hearts. Nice. Tick it down. Let's play it solid. Just wait for big hands and play them. Don't check them around, just bet them. Simple strategy. I am overcomplicating for myself right now. I think a little bit. But also it's just the results that are like getting to my head. I'm like, how are we down 37? Usually it is not like this. This is an open, but we just have an extremely loose player in the small blind. So I'm not gonna try to open it. Nice, win that one. Ace 10. This guy free bets way too much, but ace 10 is not good enough. So let's let it go this one time. Keep going, wait for a really good hand before we get involved. Gonna be betting this. Yeah, sure. Let's see what you have. Ace king. Good luck. That's an ace. Lose one there. We open ace 8 over here to a very tight player who bets half pot. That should be enough to get me away. So I guess that's our first flip of the day, and we lose it. It's only like 30 blinds, but would love to see the flips go our way. We need that to win this challenge, to complete it. But early days. I mean, I am still very positive for this challenge. I think potentially this day could be the day that we break even. That's how confident I am. We are only $41 away. So let's call this and check raise, maybe. Yeah. Unless he makes it big, then we go check, and then assume he might have. Oh fucking hell! That is so insane. I don't even know what we're betting against here. Kings? Probably kings. Let's take a look. Ace 7. Whoa. It's a little bit loose. In any case, we have ace king over here. Queen 9 here. That is our board. So I'm gonna be betting first half pot and then hope for 10. D10. I think this works. And if they jam, yeah. Imagine if you had a king. Is it too thin to start going for value? I think I have to bet. We can still be against 2 pair here. Nice. Thin value, really nice. Let's see what we were up against. We were up against Queen Jack. Wow. So he just flopped 2 pair and we milked him every street. Feels awesome. Feels really awesome. Let's keep it going. Ace 10 and aces. Let's follow the aces hands. I think that's more interesting. Nice, a raise from a tight player. Always a good sign. We are gonna wait a little bit and then make it 10. And I'm supposed to check here, but it's a very wet board. So I'll bet, as always. Yeah, not really much you can say about that one. Over here, we are gonna call, and then I don't love the diamond, and we don't have any value, so very lucky to not face a bet there on the river. I don't know why he slowed down. Oh, I need to label that guy also as a... Oh, never mind, he was in the big blind. So I was like, why do you have that hand? King 5, we're gonna fold. And over here we could free bet, but this guy never folds. So I don't really like bluffing him too much. This is a crazy one, right? Like, what to do against the 3.5. Yeah, okay. Nice, we take it down. King Jack here, I'm gonna get free bet. I have the feeling it's a spot where it's tempting to steal. We could bet once, but I don't really like to because we are playing against some weird fish here. And now I kind of, do I bet here? I want to bet small, just fold down any like hands that don't hit anything. And here we could jam, but honestly I don't think we have any fold equity when he has 11 big blinds behind, so I'm gonna let him have it with Queen 10 offsuit. Yeah, nice hand, sir, nice hand. Okay. It's only down $5. Not the worst. We are still trying to turn around. Ace King. Get a fold from one player. Over here we free bet King 7. Exploitative. Nice. Of course, opening Ace 5. Always. I will check this one. Hit an ace. And then bet large. Don't really mind that. And if we get free bet, I don't mind. Yeah, I don't even know. Nice. Anyway, lose a little bit of money over here to a free bet ourselves. Slow and steady. So 270 hands into the stream now. Nothing really crazy to say. We lost the flip. We lost half our stack with aces against a fish. So nothing super exciting. This could be the hand though. That creates some fireworks. Let's see. Gonna make it 11 to the size. And if he 4-bets me, oh, you hate to see the ace. You hate to see it. I'm gonna bet like I have an ace. Not really any reason to Yes, so he free bets. We just let it go. Unlucky. Very unlucky. Hey, Carter, welcome to the stream. How you doing? I can tell you how I'm doing, and it's not good. We are down $7 today. But I would say I play really well. Here we have an all-in, definitely. Actually, I'm just gonna like click it back because this guy seems fishy. So I expect him to call everything ever. So this is a better way to make sure we get all the money in. I don't really want to have him fold any street. So it's a nice little... Oh, you weren't watching it. I'm so sorry. Oh, you were. Never mind, you were. Yeah. Hey, Carter. Welcome to the stream, dude. So we're trying to turn $10 into 1,000. But so far we are down in the challenge. About $36 as seen on screen right now. So it's not going great, but it is early days. We are only 5,000 hands into the challenge. So I wouldn't really be too worried yet. Anything can still happen. Yeah, do you play poker? Are you a poker lover? Oh, this is the same guy as before, right? Oh, this is so tempting. I have this guy labeled as like a complete maniac. But he doesn't free bet too much. Yeah, so this is just a fold and probably kings. Yeah, and what is this? Jack 10. Wow, interesting. Interesting. So we would have won one there, but of course not worth. King Jack here gets free bet by a tight player. We could 4-bet, but it doesn't really make sense. Here we hit a pair. It's nice. We get a standard c-bet. I don't really want to raise it. Don't really think that makes any sense. So we'll call. Nice. Don't want to see a heart. Don't want to see a 4 also. Don't want to see an ace. And assuming, okay, this is a small bet, so it's a little bit interesting. This looks like ace king, you know, or king queen, or queens or something. So I think we have to just call here and hope he doesn't have. Yeah. So can we bet here? Like, what if he has ace queen? I'm gonna try and bet. And hope he doesn't jam on me. Okay. Anyway, over here we have 7s. Nice little pot there. Should bring us close to even. Right? Never mind. $3. Oh yeah, there you go. It updated. So almost even. For the day, that is. 8s here. I never really know. Tight player. Gonna fold it. Don't really feel like calling either. So, not out of position at least. Oh, that's why I need to change my internet. Like, I'm on the wrong internet right now. That's why it's a little bit funky at times. So let me just reconnect. I am sorry if that just glitched you out like crazy, but now we should. Okay, it looks like it's offline for a moment, but hopefully it will reconnect on its own. Sending data, yeah. Streaming, okay, so we should be live again. But I wonder if that just cut out for you or if you got the whole thing. In any case, I was just on the wrong, internet. Okie smoky. We get an open here. I kind of want to raise it because it took him a while, right? So because he was so slow at doing it, I feel like it's weak. Maybe it's wrong. So we're gonna bet once. Trying to get a fold. And this is a bit annoying, but I mean, what can you do? What can you do? Okay, this could be the hand. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. No? Okay, let's raise it up. And check. And I will start betting here. Hoping for a king, or an ace, or a queen. And I will bet again. And fold. Here we can bet. Try and bluff. Nice. Some annoying bluffs not going our way. And I'm hypersensitive to aggression right now, which is on purpose because I just don't find that some of these noobs like bluff nearly enough. Here I kind of want to raise it up, but that's again not bluff. Noobs. Let's just wait for good hands, play them, and get a lot of value. Here it could be fun to stab at it, but it's such a small pot. Don't really see much point in it. Now I will stab with 2 checkers. Don't really know. So we have showdown now, so we probably lose. Watch up, Batch. Welcome back, my dude. Welcome back. How you doing? Do we see an overbet? We'll let it go. Here we can try and steal this one. Against an aggressive guy. Yeah, let's see what happens here. I wonder if he free bets. I have to jam here, I think. It is so disgusting, but this is like, could be ace 5, it could be 6s, 5s, 7s. I don't imagine him having 9s. So it's a lot of like diamonds, and I don't know. I think we just have to do this, even though I hate it. Nice. We take it down. Over here, we hit an ace. We see bet. You're down $60 for the day. Damn. I assume you're not playing 2NL, otherwise that would be quite intense. What I had to buy Poker Tracker for the hut. Oh yeah, you have to pay for it. I'm confused because I don't feel like I ever paid for it, but for some reason I have it. So I wonder like how that happened. If my free trial just never really expired, or like, not really sure. Any case, are you playing higher stakes, or why are you down 60 though? Confuses me. Sorry, let me just focus here. We can make it 13, 14. I think 14 is good. Oof. And on the other table, I have an insane hand I really want to show you. Wow. Over here, we flop the nitties. I need to raise. I think I'm against an uber fish. And if he has an ace, he's not folding. Oh, come on. You little bitch. Here, I will try and steal this one, even though it looks fishy with such a long wait. So I could get 4-bet a lot here, but let's see. Don't have any hands on this guy, so just playing this as I would. So quite the think, and then this shit. So we're gonna bet once, hoping for a fold. Nice. So almost in the positive for the day now. So close. And we have 9s on the other table. Ace 6 here. I'm gonna putt it because we're against the fish. And I will bet big. And I will check and call most races. Okay, he just mucked. On the other table here, we are racing. It's a little bit annoying to get 4-bet. Of course, we can't fold. Nice. We are now in the positive for the day. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Let's make more sense. Yep. Queen 9 here. We get a limp. I'm gonna raise it up and hit top pair. And I will be betting. half pot. And I will bet half pot again. Quite quickly. See what he does. Don't love the heart. Don't love the... He could still have like 5-6, you know, or some shit, so... Need to get a little bit of value. Nice. Cool. King 10 here. Not loving the sizing, of course. But we have to do this and check. I don't know if he pots it. Right, that kind of player. Very predictable. Oh, the 60 is the price for the tracker. That's funny. Gotcha. Jack 7 here is an open. But of course one that we need to bluff here. It should be quite a doable bluff though. With this board. Get a lot of folds. Well, not this time. This guy is a super noob, so I can even like just click it back. I just want to raise the stake a little bit because I know that he so he most often has an ace here, but we don't know. And if he bets here, I imagine he has an ace. It sucks. So I just like had stats on him showing that he played any two. So we need to just click it back there because King 10 is just above average. And we can easily represent an ace if it hits. But he was not scared at all. Over here, calling Queen 6. Folding to any bet, especially a pot bet. I think it works really well. This just like open any two and pot it on any two cards. I think you can make a lot of money on that way, because it's hard to like adjust to. You have to like, yeah, just be really sticky with any pair. Actually, I want to show this hand here. We flop 2 pair, so let's see. We can check raise this one and have a lot of fun with it. Boom. What you got? Oh, don't love that. But of course we're gonna keep betting. He could have ace king, king queen. If he raises, I assume it's ace queen. I don't think anything else would raise. But you could throw an 8 out here right now. I wouldn't hate it. King would be even cooler. Yes, so that's poker for you. That is poker. I don't see how we ever win this hand in any way. I hope he checks back king queen, you know, so. But that's just most insane run out. He just jams. Nice one. Okay, here it's interesting. Gonna call. And then bet. I think I have to bet still. Jack 9. Right. A little bit annoying. Not fully stacked. Oh, they had more than full stack or what? Or less. But why not play on PokerStars? I'm curious. Is it not available in Germany or what's the thing? I mean, you can play wherever you want, but just I think this works really well. It's very nice. Maybe just my preference. So we're down $4 again. Not the best result. Don't bluff noobs. Don't bluff noobs. I should like write this on the mirror so I see it in the morning. If you see someone who's really, really poor at the game, don't bluff. Don't bluff. Gonna bet here with a spade also. not loving this, but his stats just make me. Yeah, no, I'm gonna call it actually. Nice to see a king there. Really nice. Of course, that's a scary bet, but he could have fours still. The jack is not great, but also like, oh my fucking god, dude, that is so fucking wild. That is so wild. That is so fucking wild, dude. Jack 7 of spade. He just binks it. Here we're gonna click raise any bet. Gonna go like this. Oh, imagine if you had a jack. That would be cool. Here, raising it. Fucking insane, dude. Okay, anyway, here we get a check jam, I would say. It looks very fishy. And I don't know, I don't mind it. Okay, so a little bit tilted by some of these hands that has come my way right now. Really, really insane. I'm gonna fold it, and then over here we free bet and we hit this beautiful potential, which he will lead. So I could jam here, which is like a little bit wonky, but it's a noob. I don't have any fold equity. We call against. There's 3 players. I didn't even notice. Holy shit! I'm happy I didn't just jam that shit, because he's gonna jam now. Oh. Should we bet this? No, we shouldn't bet it. Someone has a queen. Oh. You don't have rewards in Germany? Damn. Like rake. What? No, surely you must get some rake back. Right? That would be insane. I don't really get that. So you don't get rake back in Germany? What? Are you sure about that? Here, I feel like just calling. We will check. Now, okay, so if this guy has ace king, he bets it. This guy doesn't have ace king because he would free bet it. So I assume I have the best pair. So the question is, like, someone could have king 10, of course, but I think we need to try and stab at this and target like queen jack or any 10. The ace is really annoying because that, like, his clubs gets there, his queen jack gets there, so it's just not great. And when he bets half pot, yeah, when he bets half pot, I mean, I can think of like 7-8 as a bluff, 8-9, 10-9, 10 jack, queen 10, but that is about it. I'm gonna fold it. Not loving the fold, of course. Here we open king 10 against a noob. I'm just gonna call here. Oh, let's see, like the most disgusting turn ever. Gonna call again, and I am not loving this because he's gonna jam. And can we ever fold this? And can we ever call this? Is also like I don't want to raise, but also it feels disgusting to call this one. Yes, you get my money, sir. Nice. A6. That just felt like going absolutely nuts. Nice one. Let's go. Woo! King's here. This guy loves to 4-bet. for legal reasons. That's so crazy, dude. That's crazy. Oh, we get one color. Ever a free bet? That's really strange. But do you then pay less rake? Like otherwise it's just a really bad deal. Oh, this could be interesting. So we're gonna bet. And hope that we don't somehow. Okay, that's interesting. Do I raise here? I mean, we also have the king of diamonds, so I'm not really too worried. Call or raise? Let me think about it. Let's just call. The deuce is quite insignificant, but it makes him have more bluffs. I think I still want to just call. Queen is nice. He could have jack queen, which would be really fucking awesome. So we need to make a sizing that targets like ace jack or jack 10, which I think this sizing does. He could have diamonds, of course, but nice. Okay, let's keep it going. The classic limp. I have 500 hands on this guy. He's never raised anything under the gun. Hasn't tried it yet. Maybe this one is more interesting though. Yeah. So not really our board. Don't know what to think about this action, but we have to fold, sadly. And over here we get free bet by this guy, which he does a lot. Yeah, and we check fold. It's annoying, really annoying. I don't even know. Okay, that's so interesting though. I think if I go big twice here, we have a good chance of taking it down. But he could also check raise me here. Like, I'm not hating it, but or loving it, but we have to bet here. Target a 10. It's so annoying. Nice. Let's go, dude. Here we get free bet from a tight player. Queen free. Nice. Only down $2. I really want this to be a winning session. Oh, they have to pay taxes. Like, oh, so like it's more expensive for the company. Here I want a free bet because this guy's been very loose. I don't have a lot of hands on him, but he seems to play any two. This guy's good cold call from his stats. A VPIP of 56. It's always interesting. Never mind, not this time. Woo! Beautiful. So we're just gonna bet normally here. What do I do here? Do I check? Like he just, I think I have to check, like even though I just really want to get some value, we have to check, and then when he bets, we have to raise, of course. So like what are we targeting here? It's almost only bluffs. I don't think he has ace king. He could have king jack. So I guess we can try and do this. Hope he has sixes or some shit. Right? Yeah, but usually not. Over here, we have a little bit of a hand. But there's an ace. Not happy about it. Nice. Queen 5. Kinda wanna play it, but let's not. Let us not. Yeah, I mean, happy not to live in Germany now, once you say all of this. Again, this guy Very noobish. But I don't want to play sixes. Let's play solid hands. Queen 8. Yeah. Let's lay it down. It's an aesthetically pleasing flop. Expecting him to bet a lot. And I'm gonna call and then lead. Because that looks quite bluffish. Oh no, imagine he had sevens here. Anyway, top pair here. We can call or we can raise. I think either is fine. Let's just do that. He's been tight, this guy. So I don't love the overbet, but with a gutter and top pair, it's not terrible, right? And now is the question, how much do we call? I think he could very well have some overpairs here. He's been super tight. So I'm gonna fold to most sizes, yeah. He will take it down here. You might not like that play, but I don't think that spot is bluffed so much. So we're almost back to break even. I feel like I've said that so many times during this challenge. Just like, whew, the number is green, woo. That's the highlight of the... But I play a lot more tight today, which is interesting. This one is funky, but I just feel like I gotta try and steal it. This guy always folds, and this guy like calling. How can you? Right, he found it. He somehow found the courage to do that. So that's a lot of pocket pairs, small pocket pairs, which is just this range. So we're gonna check it over to him and call. Hope for 6. The 9 is alright, but I'm not too thrilled still, so I won't bet. I will check and yeah, not loving this. The deuce should be irrelevant. I don't imagine there's too many. Right, so he just flopped top set and decided to check the river. Right, so the right read, I think we lose minimum there, but of course super annoying to lose that one. Here we have sixes, we try to isolate, people don't give a shit, and we gonna lose the hand. Let's focus up. We hit a double draw here, gotta try and steal it. Gonna try and steal it. This is just too big of a bet that we are ever gonna call it. Oh man, okay. Focus. That was just a few dollars out the window there. This one, he's been very tight, but also we're really deep, so I love to play a suited ace against someone who's deep. We get a cold caller. Don't know what to think about that. And we're gonna be in position, so that's nice, but can get 4-bet here. Bet. Hello? He's not thinking about a call, I can tell you that much. No. Wow. So I'll stab. And he's gonna lead now, and I have to fold, sadly. Soon as we're close to 0, we just lose a few pots instantly, and we are back to -7. That's how it's been going like 3 times today already. Just been playing for exactly an hour now. But some frustrating hands. Here we can play it a little funky. I kind of like the click. See what he has to say to that. Don't imagine he has anything, so I'll just go small. And if he raises me, like, good job to him, but should work often enough compared to the stake that we're putting in. Okie dokie, okay. Focus, focus, focus. Here's a playable hand. Jacks. Right. Not really loving this. I'll fold already here, and my reasoning is that this guy never free bets, and he only c bets 1 out of 3 times. So when he free bets, doesn't free bet, and he c bets, and he does so large on a board that just makes no sense to go large on, I'm gonna give him credit instantly. That is very tight, but I think tight is the way to win the stake. So he had me. Not loving this free bet because this guy always calls. So we're just gonna see a flop always, which I'm not thrilled about. Out of position with King Jack suited, but nice. Let's go. Sometimes we take it down. I'm calling a bit too many flop c-bets, I can tell you. But otherwise, I think my stats look quite good for the first 500 hands. Been playing really well, and yeah, not really too much I can say about it all. Just a bit unlucky at times, and maybe a few small mistakes here and there, but nothing major. So I'm gonna make this quite small because my only point is to get these people to fold. I'm not expecting this guy to fold any size. So if I make it 7 or 8 or 9, like, it's just putting more money into a pot where I have a small hand. But this guy is like, he's a whale. He's insane. So just need to show a little bit of strength, not a lot, to get these people to fold anything but really good hands. And if we do get 4-bet, I just imagine they're actually showing up with a nice hand. So that's the point of that. And we can check. He's probably gonna donk into me here. It seems from in the stats that that is his style. I don't think I wanna protect too much. Hate to see the fucking king there. He's gonna do the same again. We check. Oh, the 10 is just like, what a run out. So we gotta give him credit. It's almost difficult for him not to have a hand on this board, so. Wow. Did you see that? 3-7. Whoa. That is exploitative poker. Like 101 right there. Just making it 5 because I know he has any 2. Someone does it to me. What the fuck is this? I'll make it 19 here and see what they say about that. Are you gonna jam? No? Thank you. Over here, freeway. I see bet. King, queen. Get 1 caller. An absolute station. So expect to just lose always here. I mean, we could technically raise the river here, and it would probably work a lot of the time, but this is the bit. No, I'll try. I think it's an okay spot to do so. Like, our story makes sense with the clubs, and we do block one of the big clubs, so It's not terrible. It's just a player that doesn't really have a brain, and then you shouldn't bluff too much because they won't really get that logic of, oh, I could have a. They'll just be like, I have an 8, I will call, or I have a 4. Nice, take it down. So $4 down. Still salvageable. Anyway, we will look at this hand instead. Just call. I want to start betting. And I wonder if I ever lose this one. I think we can go this size. Target a jack, but I'm not sure. Nice. King queen suited here. Let's pump it up. Nice. Okay, so this guy always c-bets the flop. So we shouldn't start betting because we're just gonna be bluffed off our equity. Instead, we should check call. And I think we can definitely check. I mean, we could even like raise this ourselves. But doesn't seem to be any fold equity. I wonder if he bluffs an ace ever here. Question is, do I need to bluff? Like, does he ever have an 8 here? Does he ever have like a low pocket pair sort of thing? I think I do need to bluff. There's enough hands that... so I'll do a small bet here. I hope that 7s, like surely you don't call 7s here, right? That would be insane. And if he has an ace, I don't really expect him to like... Nice. I think we do get him off a better hand there. Here we're gonna free bet 8s. And get 4 bets, which is enough to convince me to fold. I just want to see if there's some action, just out of curiosity. Actually, never mind. Let's check into this hand where we get randomly free bet, small size. Yeah, and we just check fold here. I don't want to bet. Like again, no fold equity. These people have never folded in their life. Nice. So, yep, nice. Don't think we get 9s to fold on any street there, if I'm being honest. Ace jack is gonna be oh, so tempting against this guy. It is so tempting. Let's just see what the flop would have been. Actually, never mind. Let's check over here. I see bet kings. Take it down. Nice. Yo. We have 9s and king jack. Which one to look at? I'll just call here. And he goes big. I will fold. quite the slow grind today. We are through 600 hands, and we're just playing 0 EV. Like our big blinds per 100 is just 0. Dead right out, but we did lose a flip in the beginning with pocket freeze against ace king. So we down $3. But I kind of would want my big blinds per 100 to be above 0 when I've been playing 600 hands. So getting a bit hard on myself right now, but let's not. Take a chill, play the game. Yep. I'm not taking too many chances today. So quite often like a slow, steady game. Just waiting for my my moment, sorta. It's been a while since we had like a huge hand. I feel like we had a lot in the beginning of the session, like 2 times aces in the first 200 hands. But I would love to see them again. The aces, queen 10. There's a playable hand for the first time in a little while. Can definitely stab at this one. Like, I don't love it. This guy seems to call any... Okay. With 2 colors, I don't think there's any point in bluffing twice. We just let it go. Yep. Here I'm gonna raise. Oh, he did. Because this guy usually bets like 3.5. And now this one time he just decided to bet 2. So I'm like, are you really that happy with your hand? If you size down. King deuce, we're gonna fold here, tight player. Let's play 6s. And fold to that size. Okay, so there's something. We have some pot of this flop. I'm gonna bet half pot. Hope for an ace. Or 4. Or heart. We can check here, but I don't mind betting half pot again. A 4 gives us the nuts, and we are all in over here against Jack 10. But I just... Nice. Okay, here I assume he has a jack, so let's see if we can go like 31. It's a bit funky, right? But like, yeah, nice. That should potentially be a positive. How close are we? Still not. But we do have kings, which is always a good start to a comeback. Gonna make it 10. And see what his reaction is to that. Okay. I don't really have any hands on this guy, so I feel like he could have any 2 cards. Yeah. Not much to say so far. I wouldn't love a race here. We have to bet. I blocked the king, so not so many straights. And if he jams now, like, yeah. Let's just wait and see. The 9 is not awesome, but again, like, it counterfeits queen 10. I don't think he has. He could have 10s, of course, but we have to try and get value. Hope to not get snapped out of the pond here with pocket 10s. Or like ace 9 or some bullshit. Hoping for ace queen. Okay, anyway. That's beautiful. Huge pot. Definitely we're in the positive now. How much though? $2 up. Let's fucking go, dude. That's what I've been waiting for. That took us 1 hour and 16 minutes. And here we flop a set. And I'm gonna try and lead. Disgusting. Here we free bet this guy. 996. I'm gonna quickly check it. Wanna pot control, check again. We'll call most bets. We will extract a little bit of value. Imagining some queen jack that randomly wants to call. He seems like a fish. Let's fucking go, dude. Green numbers. Let's go. Let's go. And now we actually have a positive EV. Also really, really nice. Loving that. I'm loving that. We run 7 big blinds per 100 now. Just a few hands and that changes. Fucking cool. King 9 here. Against a fish that calls any 2. Don't really want to cause too much trouble. And when he pots it, I'm gonna fold. So here we can go big twice, I'm pretty sure. There's a lot of aces, ace-x in his range here that can call once. Hopefully not ace-free, but let's wait and see. So his ace-10, ace-queen is gonna call the turn. That's why I'm comfortable going for one more bet here. Of course not loving it, but I imagine we are ahead a lot. But you could have any 2, like completely any 2 sort of player. Nice. Over here, we free bet king jack. Up almost $4. Beautiful. Here I'm gonna make the most crazy call ever, just because I'm playing against 2 like super fish. And when I do hit a pair here, I'm happy. But this guy could donk it. That happens so often that he just donks here, I think. I'm gonna raise that just quick to try to make it heads up, if anything else. I mean, this looks really scary, right? It looks like I have a 9, and I'm happy just to take it down there. It's really, really nice. Don't want to see any more cards out there. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's going in the right direction right now. Let's keep it going. This guy loves to free bet. Nice. I'm gonna take like a quick break in a moment. Just to shake the body a little bit. Okay, interesting here. Wow. So I'm supposed to 4-bet, but I am not loving it. I'm not loving it. I don't have much info on this guy. Oh, man. And they are a starting stack. I'm gonna make a nitty fold there. I was gonna fold, but it would be nice to do it on my own. We got kings, so queens, ace queen suited. It's a funky one. Let's get some action here, please. Raise, raise, raise. All of you. 9. I love the raise. Okay. I'm gonna go all in, baby. All in. And hope he calls with jacks. So I'll give him a little think, and then I will go all in. Please don't have aces. I assume that's not aces. Otherwise he's playing on 30 tables. But probably not a call also. Nice, so we are over 250 big blinds. So that is my like magical number for setting out on the table, closing the table, and then starting a new one with starting stack. And I think that's a good time to just pause both tables for a moment. Cash out on this one. Open a new table. And then I just need to set up the little stream thing again. Yep. Because now the stream, every time I open table, so we go here, 100. And left table card viewer should be this thing. Yep. Nice. Okay, I'm just gonna take like 1 minute, just get a little bit of water and stand up for a moment. Okay. Let's go again. Let's go again. Up 6.6 for the day. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's get it. Let's get it. Ooh. That's a hand. Just a call. Okay, 2 callers. What sizing? What sizing? Don't really have any reads. I'm gonna try and go half pot. Should get a call here. Right. Of course not loving the 7. But we gotta. I mean, what are we trying to get value from here? A 6 or something? I think it's too weak to try and bluff it. Yeah. Over here we have a flush, and he might have an ace, so I'm gonna try to bet at it. He calls. I think that's an ace. Maybe ace 10. Let's see. He had ace 5. Oh my god, he had 2 pair. Poor guy. Nice. That brings us up a little bit to 8.7. Beautiful. Beautiful. Here, I mean, I'm supposed to free bet, I think, but it's a very, very tight player. So interesting here. Here's an example of what I talked about. This guy has pre-flop raised in of 14%. So he only opens 14% of hands. Super tight. He's winning 15 big blinds per 100. So this is a really, really tight range, and we gotta respect that. So I'm not raising here. I'm just check calling. I will try and bet, and I will check and let him bluff. and hoping not to run into it. Nothing we can do there. Have to call with the line we take. But really interesting to see. Super tight player and still winning. Even though in theory what you do is just you just fold whenever he opens. You just don't defend much, you don't free bet much, you just get out of the way. But of course that hand I think I had to. And I don't love leading into someone who's like super uncapped. Ace 10 gonna be an open. Everyone fell asleep. Nice. There we go. We have very static hand here. Ace King of Hearts. Always nice to see. Let's make it 5. And hope to get call. He pots it. I think with backdoor hearts and 2 overs, we have to go once and then fold the second time, as much as I hate it. It's really disgusting, but yeah. That is what it is. It's really fucking crazy. It's so annoying that strategy just so often works. It's really hard to like do anything against, but here we are, Jack 10. We hit a Jack. I'm gonna check. Call. Not loving the ace. Loving the ace second time around. Gonna check and take it down. Beautiful. Nice with the ace there. Really love it. He had pocket 7s that he turned into a bluff maybe, or a value bet. Not sure he knows. I definitely don't know. Nice. I'm gonna donk pot here. Works often. Loving that strat. Here I'm against like an insanely tight player, so I will raise any 2. Just click raise like this, and it just gets through so many times that I don't really mind. So this is a small free bet. Even though he's never free bet, I just think I have to see what this is. We do hit a pair, but he could easily be ahead. So we'll just check and hope to win this one. Nice. Is this ace king? Let's see. Ace king, yeah. He had ace king. Didn't think he had to bluff. Happy about that one. Here we get free bet. This guy free bets any hand. Like, yeah, any hand, and then he always does this. I think that's why he has so many big blinds. I kind of want to just click raise it once, because, yeah, I mean if he does that every flop, it's at least worth just trying to step back. That's one way to exploit it, but it's a little bit of a risky way. You can also just call down, but when I don't really have a calling hand, I don't think it makes much sense. But you see he's sitting on 300 big blinds. So in some way it's so simple. You just pot bet any flop, and if you get any resistance, you fold. And if not, you just keep doing it until they fold. It doesn't work long term, but on short term it definitely works really, really well. Really well. Okay, ace 10 here. Just a call. We hit an ace. Half pot. It's interesting. I'm not worried yet. Let's see what he does here. Loving the 8. I wonder if I ever like bet here. I'll bet small. Okay, what do you have? Ace 5. Oof. Really happy about the 8. That just made us split the pot there. Really beautiful. Interesting that he decides to like raise it. Like I don't know what he's trying to bluff me off there. Like ace king or a queen that he would win against anyway. Like, so that was just an idiotic move. I'm not sure he understood that he was counterfeit. That's probably the reason why he did that. In any case, we are back. Grinding. Up 9.6 almost. Oh, this is an interesting one. We can check raise here. I'll just call. And here we'll check raise. See what they do. Oh fuck, I tried to putt it there. That's so annoying, I just misclicked. I was trying to putt bet, because I think he has like 8-7 or some shit. Oh my god, he had 6-7 offsuit, which would probably call quite the bet. Really annoying to misclick there, but of course really beautiful to turn this straight. Can't really complain, but stupid. Stupid. Whoa. We get free bet to 16 here. It's a fold. Here he makes it 13. Also fold. So some wonky sizes. It's always interesting. That's what you want to see when you have aces, right? Someone who just makes it 16 in your face. Ace queen. Gonna play it. I'm a little bit worried about this. I mean, I only have 20 hands on this guy, so he could have any two. But he seems very tight already. It's a nice sizing. We can definitely work with that. Yep, we win a little bit on the other table. It's a fold here. It's a fold here. Sadly, but he's tight to begin with, and we don't have any pot of the board, and it's a big sizing, and yeah, not much to say I think about that one. If he bluffs me, yeah, good job to him. Nothing we can do about that. Almost up one buy-in now. That's exciting for me. Would love to do that. We're playing more than 10 big blinds per 100, which also really gets me excited. That's my goal for this entire challenge, to have big blinds per 100 on more than 10. Free betting here. Nice. For some reason, my nose constantly starts being itchy when I'm streaming. I've noticed. I just sit like this all the time. Maybe a family pot here. Okay. It looks like our flop, but he limped and he's gonna... So now we don't have any equity, right? Should I bluff this? Yes, we're gonna bluff it, ladies and gentlemen. 8-6 of hearts. Never mind then. King 9, you can free bet it, but this guy... let me just see. He's opened 2 hands out of the past 50. So slightly tight. Here it's interesting. We can make it 12 because this guy never folds. So I'm happy to play with him. And if he goes all in, I think we have to hope for the best, because he seems funky. Oh, this is really disgusting, right? Let me think about this. Okay, so it's a fold. I just have to make sure I make the right decision. Yeah, this guy never 4-bets. Too little. I have 1,000 hands on him. He's a winning player, like insanely winning. So it's a bit funny I have him labeled as a noob. But I just... this is just strong always. I don't imagine we're good ever. So let's put it down. Here... there's a good chance this guy has an ace, so I don't want to start betting because they don't have any 4-bet. Interesting here. It's a funny dynamic. Well, anyway, we isolate here and we flop. It's like an okay flop. Not sure what to do with this really. I think we still have to bet it, right? Even though in theory it's a check back, right? I just think we need to like try and... oof. It is warming my little heart. So we just call. I don't want to raise here. Nice to see the ace. I mean, of course you could have an ace, but do we bet here? I think we have to bet. He might have an ace. He might have a king. He might have an 8. Love to see the diamond. Love to see the diamond. Okay, so we lose to aces, kings, and ace 8. Which, like, if he has that, good job to him, right? So there's no other way than just jamming and hoping he has a flush. Okay, so my guy had 8 jack of hearts. And that is huge for the fucking challenge. Let's go. Update. Nice. $10 more right there and then. Beautiful. Let's fucking go, dude. Let's go. Let's go. So happy about that flop. Happy that he had an 8 too. Happy to have the better 8. Nice. So we were ahead on every street, even pre-flop. Which is nice. Funny hand on both tables here, actually. Ooh. This is cool. Right. So we have diamonds also. Is this ever like... he has so little behind that I think it's not enough like expected value that it makes sense for us to go fishing for... yeah, okay. Probably would have won that hand, but I like the play still. Here, I'm gonna raise it up a little bit. Don't know what he has. But it seems a bit funny. I've never played a single hand with him, and he's sitting with 49 big blinds. So people never 4-bet bluff in the stake enough. So this is actually a bit worrying, and even though it's nitty and I could just jam in his face, I'm gonna let it go. Just because it's very rare to see 4-bet bluffs in the stake and not all in when you have 50. Like, it's just, if he finds that line, like, kudos to him. Ace queen plus, I just jam it in his face, but not that one. Okay, here I'm gonna stab once. Now the board is so wet that I don't think we have much fold equity, so I don't mind just checking and expecting to be behind here a lot. This could be hearts, this could be ace jack, it could be ace queen, you know, but let's assume that we are behind here and not start bluff catching, hero calling. Fucking beautiful, dude, to be up $17 for the day. So huge. Right. This should be a fold. I just wanna think about it for a second. Yeah, let's just fold. We wanna play good hands. Here, a very tight player, so I don't wanna free bet Queen 9 suited. I do wanna bet this though. Should favor us a little bit more. Nice. Over here, we can raise, we can fold. I don't really have a lot of hands on this guy, so I'm gonna fold it. Cold call. This is a very tight player, so he could definitely hit this board a lot because he doesn't free bet enough. I don't mind seeing the 8 there. I expect him to fold a lot to any bet, but we're gonna try stab in any case. Well, take it down. Over here, nice. Nice. Fucking nice, dude. Just flopping 8-8 king. So happy about that one. And all the money goes in the middle also. Fucking wonderful. Yeah, actually, I was gonna not free bet this guy because he's tight, but I just read through his stats and actually he's just tight in a really weird way. That doesn't really make much sense. So we're gonna free bet and c bet. And when he raises, no? Okay. So we can overbet here. It's almost like any action is good. Check, small bet, overbet. I think I like the bigger bet here. And then hoping for a queen or a king or a club. Anything in the likes of that. A 7 won't do. I don't imagine he has ace king, ace queen at this point. I think he just has a jack. Or a 5. So he rivered 2 pair. So even though I had him labeled as tight, I think I should label him as okay, we have kings here. Just want to make a little note on that guy being completely off the charts. That was a funny hand though. Really didn't expect 2 pair ever there. Oh, a little bit of action. I don't imagine we get a call on a free bet, but of course we're gonna have to do so. And see what that leads to. I'm gonna make it 20, give him a really good price here. And see if he has a hand. Hoping he has queens and he jams. Expecting a fold a lot, but let's see. Anything can happen. Not the worst, not the worst. So we have... I just want to go really small here. Because I'm sort of saying I have ace king, right? He could still have aces here, which is the cool thing. So I need to bet still. He's gonna fold here a lot of the time. Unless he has aces, he might jam all in, and I'd be happy to call. Come on, please have aces. Slow played aces, oh my god. Yes, let's fucking go. Don't hit a club. Don't hit a club. No queen, no club. Nice. Yes. Let's go. Yes. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. That is so fucking huge, dude. Nice. That is so awesome. The whole plan was just beautifully executed. Oof. And we get the exact... Wasn't that the exact same suit also? Let me just check. Oh yeah, I mean they were reversed like that, but that's fucking huge. And welcome to the new people coming in here just now. What a day, dude. What a day. That's so fucking brilliant. So I open kings, he free bet, I 4-bet. I think if I jam, I just like exclude hands like that. So I'm really happy about the play. I only make it 20 big blinds, which is just a good price. If it's like 24, he will probably fold Jack 10 suited there. So it's a little bit lurky. Ooh, what a flop. It looks fishy to bet this, but it also looks fishy to check it, right? Or like, so I think we make a small bet here. Okay, yeah, we take it down. Nice. I mean, there could also be diamonds and stuff, so we have to bet there, even though. Fucking beautiful, dude. Fucking beautiful. Let's go. Yeah, and then we bet small on the flop to give him like enough equity to call with stuff like Jack 10, Ace, Queen, clubs, of course aces that are trying to trap and shit like that. And then on the turn we just make such a good price for him to try to bluff jam me off queens and jacks. So fucking beautifully planned, and also of course incredibly lucky that he had the one combo that just plays it like that. Yeah, nice. Up $24 for the day, which still means that we are negative for the challenge, but we were down quite a lot before we started today. So I don't mind. I don't mind. And welcome to all of you who are watching. I see there's some people I'm streaming on both YouTube and Twitch right now. So there will be some of you in both of these websites watching along. If you are new, I'm trying to turn $10 into $1,000 just doing this. Maybe higher stakes at some point, but at least cash games like this. We are currently now down $9. We started with 10, so we have lost $20 since the challenge started. Not the best start, but I am very confident. So still very early days. Started the challenge a few days ago, so anything can happen. And yeah, hope you will have fun. Get a little bit of action here with queens. Right, so I can jam, I can call, I can free bet, and it seems like every option is actually fine. I don't mind jamming here and hoping for the best. Ace king, hold. So far so good. That looks good to me. So ladies and gentlemen, we have a bankroll again. Let's go. Let's go. Fucking huge, dude. What kind of session is this, man? We're just flying through the fucking stakes. Oh, actually, I'm lying. We are still down 67 cents. But that's so fucking huge, dude. Let's go. Let's go. Nice. Okay, I'm just gonna cash out here because we have a lot of big blinds. I don't want to throw it all away in one hand. So that's why I'm just pausing real quick to open a new table so that we only have 100 big blinds in that table. And that means I also just quickly have to change this so that you are watching the right hand, because you're not currently doing that. So let me just do that. There we go, it works again. I donk lead here with Jack 9 suited. Very fishy play, but it only needs to work 50% of the time, so I don't mind trying it on a low board like this. Also, I was just a little bit excited. I guess that's why. Okay, back on the grind. Back on the grind. We have two tables and we are going crazy. Oh, we have 5s on both tables. That's pretty cool. Let's watch this one for now. Where we can check raise, we can call. Yeah. Actually, it's a bit funky because this guy never see bets. So I think I need a little bit of protection from any club, any ace king shit. Yeah, we take it down. Nice. And yeah, king queen here. Cool. Okay, so this is an interesting spot because this is like an ultra fish. So I have the feeling that if I hit a king or queen or anything I can work with, I can jam and always get a call. That's the reason why I will call here and then check jam on them. I don't mind. Like if they have an ace, we have good equity. If they don't have an ace, they'll fold. So we should be fine just jamming there. We would have flopped both or like gotten both a straight and flush. So works good. We have a 10 here. Gonna bet it. Ace king. Gonna raise. We're really deep against this guy. It's a little bit worrying. But I mean, we have a great hand. Oh, we have an even better hand now. Okay, he donks half pot. Like, we don't have any need for protection here. So we shouldn't try and raise. We just want to act like we don't really know if we want to call. And then do the same here. I mean, he could have a set, of course, but then he's not folding to re-raise anyway, so no need to raise. We're not worried about ace-queen, really. Would you believe it? This is just our day. I mean, we can split now, which would be really annoying, right? There's a lot of splits. But there's also that. There's also Jack 8 that wanted to try and bluff. Holy fuck. What was this guy doing? Okay, so that's insane. Up $40 for the day, and we have queens here. Which I will just jam because this guy almost never folds. And this guy never folds, so we have not so much fold equity, which I would want with queens. I don't mind getting called. Holy shit, dude. How are we just winning every hand today? And I will just... Again, we are up to 250 big blinds on the one table here. So again, I will just sit out and rejoin with 100 big blinds to not get too frisky. We can check raise here, actually. It's a cool strat. I would do that up against most people, but this guy just donk. Probably. I'm gonna call. Nice to see the ace. He's probably gonna bet it a lot. If he checks, I don't mind. I think that means he has a queen, and then we have some outs. Right, and this is just a fold. Nice. Over here, in the meanwhile, we have an attempt at trying to take this random little pot down. I don't know why I limped this hand. It must have been a mistake. I was distracted. Anyway, let me just cash out here so that we have less money on the table. Maybe later in the challenge, I could see myself playing with all of it on the table. But just for now, I think it makes a lot of sense for me to just play a little bit more controlled, so to say. So just getting this set up. There we go. We're gonna do like this and fold. Nice. Whew. Fucking beautiful, man. Fucking beautiful. Let's go. So happy to run into these like insane, crazy people. Just Jack 8 offsuit. So this game is really not for everyone. Like, you really gotta be able to deal with these like roller coasters of your money. Yesterday we lost 40, today we won 40. What's the next? Wow, that's so interesting. So an open here, a quick re-raise to 9. we've jammed before, so it might look like we're trying to bluff. I'm not gonna make it like 30 or something. I think I'll just go all in and hope we're better, or just pick up a lot of chips there. Wild, man, just keeps coming our way. I was like hoping we could break even for the challenge. Like today, that would be insane. Imagine we were just $1.50 away from being like back to. Oh, sorry. Let's continue watching this one. He donks. I have a king. I don't mind. So we can bet quite small, and it should work a lot. Yeah, he has a 9. I mean, I don't want to bluff him off a 9. He looks like he has no fold equity. Over here we have 2 pair. But we are against a guy that I'm a bit worried about this. Like, he could still have spades. Yeah, he could have... What the fuck could he even have here? I think I want to try and bet quite big. He could have king, queen. Nice. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. What did he have? 3-4. Yeah, I actually thought about that hand. I was like, no, but he was not gonna raise that. He had 2 pair. He, yeah, just flopped 2 pair, and we turned better 2 pair. That's beautiful. Here we are against a person who loves to 4-bet, does it way too much. So sort of hoping he 4-bet bluffs and I can jam on him, and that we are ahead. We need a combination of all of that. And if not, then just an ace would be nice. I don't expect he has any aces here. So I'm gonna go quite small because I don't want him to fold. And yeah, but he does. So it's cool. Nice. And that means, ladies and gentlemen, we are up in the challenge. Woohoo! Let's go, dude. That's actually huge. We're up $1. Makes me so excited. I know it sounds silly, but we were down like, what, 30 today? Yeah, 30 something. So, bet once here. Whoa, he just folds to that instantly. C-bets work incredibly well in lower stakes. Like, you can just C-bet any 2 and people are gonna fold. So much to that. Not gonna raise this one. Wonderful day. Wonderful day at the tables. So cool. We have queens again, dude. I feel like we've had this so much. We're probably gonna jam pre again. That's how it usually goes with this hand. And ace king also. Quite the hands. Anyone? You wanna play with me, sir? No? Okay. Gonna free bet ace king here. He's only 50 blinds, so he could jam on me here. I feel like I wouldn't be surprised about that. I mean, part of me wants to just jam. Is that crazy? Or do we check jam? Check jam? I'm gonna check again. And if he wants to start stabbing, I'm fine with that. He bets 10. It's like with this line I sort of have to call, right? And then this looks very bluffy. When I bet here, it looks like I missed my my hand and I had to bet, and hopefully he doesn't have tens. In any case, we take it down. Beautiful. Very nice to hit the king there. Very nice. This guy leads into me, which is worrying, but nothing we can handle with a second pair. And if he bets again, interesting, right? Such a strange line. Like, donk lead, 30%, and then check. I'm gonna check it back. So this is just always an ace, is my experience. But we get a good price. He could have 10 jack. He could have diamonds. He could have king jack. We have to call. Yes. So there you go. Here, gonna see bet once. And check. And fold. Don't know how to play this like limp pot with king, queen, queen. Let's keep betting. And we can check now. He might have ace jack. I don't think he has a king or a queen, so I think he's bluffing now. I actually want to call this, as stupid as it look. Right, so he didn't have a king or a queen, but he did river as straight. Yeah, I just felt from like the timing that he called with on the turn, I was like, there's no way you have a king or a queen there. It looks like he was like, oh, I need to see the next card. Just give me the next card. And then when he misses it, which is just most cards, I assume, when we hold the 10 and so on, then it's a spot that is bluffed a lot. Anyway, let's see what we do here. Still up for the challenge. We'll make it 10. Not sure how to react to a 4 bet. I don't have many hands on this guy. Woohoo! Baby. Okay, let's bet once. Hope he has 9s, because when he calls from under the gun, not loving that, of course. But I should have bet. Actually, I kind of regret checking there. The queen I love. So let's bet a little big here. Hope he doesn't just jam on me. Man, it's a bit funky, like I don't know. King, queen? He calls. Beautiful. Let's go. Huge pot, dude. Huge pot. I should have bet the turn. That was a mistake. He had ace jack. Oh my god, we could have gotten so much value probably. I wonder if he... Oh, but the 9 really kills our action. Like, imagine if it was just jack high board. We would have just stacked him there. In any case, really fucking nice to flop a set, and he has top pair. Like, fucking awesome. So cool. Really lucky hands right now. Loving the results so far. We're up $4. What a nice challenge. Also insane. Like, I've played 1,000 hands today, right? And my like all-in adjusted big blinds per 100 is 33. So I mean, of course I've gotten lucky in a lot of spots, but like, let's fucking go. That's a huge number. Over 1,000 hands. So really beautiful start. Oh, queen. We're deep, so I have to raise. I don't love it, but because we're so deep, it makes queen jack suited a lot better. If you had just 100 big blinds there, I would consider folding. Very tight player here, so I think this won't work, but of course we have to do it because we get it works so often. Right, so any queen will call here for even pot size. Any king will call. Spades will call a lot. So we don't have a lot of fold equity. And so it's nice to check. Cool thing is that now his jack queen is like not so good anymore, right? Meaning that we can represent spades. I don't think he will check back a lot if he doesn't, like with spades. So we can try this, and only a king will call probably, and 2 pair, which I think is nice for this price. It just has to work like a little bit more than 50% of the time. Beautiful. There's chirps in my audio. Thanks for saying. Yeah, can you maybe describe it more? Because I'm not sure what to do about it right now. Is it like, is it when it goes, You don't think it's like the, like this, bim, like when it's my turn in Poker Stars? Is that the thing? That sound, is that what you mean? Or is it like an actual, like, error? Something that's not supposed to be there? This could be such a cool check raise, because this, like, it's never him, but he plays any two, and he's gonna call any two, so no point in trying to get him off that. But thanks for saying, dude. Really appreciate any feedback. It's really nice. Really nice. Fucking crazy, dude, to make $50 in 2 hours. Insane. Here I'm a little bit split, because we are against a very tight player, and he only has 50 big blinds. This might be a little bit tight, but I'm gonna fold ace 8 there. Not sure if that's way too tight. It might be, but it's usually better to lean towards more tight than more loose. I'm gonna bet once here. Quite wet board, so we get a lot of callers. Just slowly raking in, like, a lot of small pots going my way, I feel like. Really on top of my game. I'm loving it. Loving it. I have a VPIP of 22, if you're curious, for the session. And my raised first in is a 19. So I've raised 19% of hands across the board. In the early position, I've raised 16, and then 19, 32, 46, and 49. So yeah, just if you're curious about ranges. Of course, it also depends on what sort of hands you put in there in the range, but it gives like an idea. And I think this works really well. I have really good results with ranges like that in the stake. So constant high frequency tone. Okay, give me a second. I will have to check that out and see if there's like a loose cable somewhere or something. This is scary. We're super deep. Like, what if he makes it 30 now? Nice. Okay, I'm just gonna try and plug some cables in even better. Let me just try and like turn on the stream on my phone for a second to see what that is about. Just want to hear how it sounds. Oh yeah, that's so annoying, man. Loving it. I'm sorry, let me... What the fuck could that be? 22, if you're curious. Oh man, that's so annoying. And you're sure it wasn't there the other days? Because I haven't really changed anything. I mean, it could be a loose cable, but there's not really many cables that could be loose. That really sounds like a loose cable at least. think this works really well. I have really good results with ranges like that in the stick. Oh man, that's so annoying. So, just watching a really cool streamer right now on my phone. Give me a second. Alright, so it needs to catch up. I really hope what I just did fixed it, because this is like 2 minutes behind. So. Almost there. Nice. Sorry for the wait. Okay, I'm just gonna try and plug some cables in even better. Yeah. Okay, definitely a loose cable. Right? That sounded like it did something. Like just for a moment it went like... Strange. Very strange. Let me just try and like turn on the stream on my phone for a second to see what that is about. Okay, so I'm sorry you just had to sit here and watch me 2 minutes stare at my phone, but I mean I needed to check if it worked. Don't know. I guess I could like just unplug sorta, but Oh yeah, that's so annoying, man. Yeah, please let me know if it like works at some point. I'm just gonna try and dabble with a little bit of wires for a moment, but not really much I can do. I might just try and like plug and unplug. You think it was there before also? I mean, I've been watching some of this like footage from like one of the other days, and there was nothing like that. Or at least I'm really sure I would have caught that if it was there. Okay, let's try a little test, okay? So I need your help here on this one if you don't mind. So I'll just try things and you can like tell me what worked or what didn't work, okay? So if you can write like you did this and this was the result, because otherwise I won't know what you're really reacting to. So right now I'll just like try and like really push in this cable to the microphone. Seeing if that did anything. Hopefully, yeah, there's still sound. Okay, and now I will just try and like turn off the power and on the power again. Okay, so that was just like a turn on, turn off sort of thing with the microphone, like the sound card. I wonder if that did anything. For some reason my mouse stopped working from that. That's really strange. Not sure why that is a thing. I'll try and unplug that and plug that back again. What the fuck is this witchery? Hello. Yeah, so I can't really get my mouse to work right now, but I have another one, so no big problem. I have one more thing we can try, which is the phantom power. So let me try that. So this should make the mic a little like lower, and that might fix the little tone. So that's phantom power. Wonder if that did anything. And one last thing I'll just do. So now I put back on phantom power, and I'm just gonna like just try to turn it down a little bit and see if that is good. Yeah, so I guess that was like 4 attempts at a solution. I wonder if any of these work. If they do, you can let me know. Otherwise, I'll have to get a new cable. Probably it's just like a bad cable, and I can have that fixed for next stream. I'm probably only gonna stream for half an hour, 45 minutes more, or something like this anyway. But why does my mouse not work right now? That's so fucked up. Luckily I do have a spare mouse here. We can try unplugging. Let's see if that will do some wonders. What the fuck? Why is this mouse not working also? Hello? Okay, I just fucked up my webcam for a moment there. That was not intentional. Wow. Wrong microphone now? Or you think it's like... I mean, I'm very confident that it's recording through this one. You can see like when I go past, or like it is definitely this one that is recording, if that's what you mean. I'm super confused about like why a mouse won't work right now. And also I just need to turn back on this light. Yo. What did I do? Not really sure how to get this mouse to work again. I'll just quickly turn off my webcam. That's the only way I think I can do this. Okay, mouse sort of working maybe. Yes. Okay, so I think that is what I can do about it right now. It's still there, but it sounds like you're using some other microphone. I mean, it's definitely this one. Let me just quickly like listen to it myself. I want to see how it sounds. Oh, it's even worse. It's even worse now. What the fuck? Okay, I have one last idea I want to try, but like, that's so annoying. That's like unwatchable, and I'm really sorry. Oh yeah, you're right. It's the wrong microphone. I just unplugged it. And it doesn't play? What the fuck? Ah! Dude, it's this microphone. No? What microphone is this coming through? No, but it is. What the fuck? I'm so confused. Right. So I just unplugged it. There's no power in this one. And yet. Okay, so now the sound is coming from this little webcam bitch. But I don't think it was doing that just a moment ago, right? Hello? Hello? For a moment I did use the webcam mic, but like right now it's this one. Yeah. It's working? Something was working at some point. Okay, let me just listen. Okay, I mean, I still feel like I just hear it like slightly right now, right? But it's not a lot. I think I just have... yeah. I mean... And did you have any comments on the thing about like the phantom power and disconnected the cam? Oh, I wonder if it records from both. No. Yeah. Bro, are you good? I mean, let's just try. If it's bad, I'm sorry, and I will have to pick up a new cable. I'm sorry, Ace Queen 5, Birdie PK, dude. That this was a bit lame, but just really want to fix the sound. I'm sorry it was like that. And big up to you guys staying here for that whole show. I'm gonna c-bet this one. You say it's good now. I wonder what you're referring to. So he could lead here. Actually, that's I think theory. Okay, you can also overbet with 6-7. No, go back. I mean, you're 2 minute delayed, so I don't really know what you're talking about. Yeah, I mean, in a second I can listen to it. Yeah, that's true. I got that point. So when I unplug the microphone, it turns on this camera microphone. But I don't think that's better, right? I mean, it might be right now, just for a quick little solution if there's like an annoying note. No, that could still be the cable, right? Because the noise is not there when it's like on this microphone, right? There's one other. Oh, it is? Oh, it's even worse, right? Okay, just for a second, I'm gonna take the microphone and bring it really close to my computer, which is like steaming a bit because it's trying to run poker. So let's just see if that is the reason. Okay, that's so interesting. Thank you for debugging with me. So try and listen now and see if it's worse. So now I just put it really close to my computer, which is like fanning away. It's like blowing. It could be that. And then in 2 minutes, I will know whether that made it better or worse. And I'm sorry you have to wait 2 minutes for that. I guess that's the name of the game right now. 6 people in here. Since when did you start it? I would love to say like just 2 minutes ago, but this is the 4th session, I believe. Yeah, and then we went a little bit up and a little bit down, a little bit up. Blah, blah, blah. Also, we have queens. So today has been fucking brilliant, as you see on screen up there. We won almost $50 today. and perhaps even winning more soon. I think I want to go small here. Nice. Over here, everyone checks the flop. This guy's in the big blind, so he could have a lot. Oh, we have aces. Oof. I'm raising aces. And here, can we go for some value? Is it too thin? He doesn't have a 4, right? Let's try. We get called with aces on one board here. Oh man, oh, that's awesome. Was that queen something? Let me check. Sorry, queen 10. Beautiful little hand to get through there. Yeah, no, totally. Like, trust me, I'm just gonna check out, check this 10 big blind open. I really want to call and see what he has, but right, gotcha. Okay, so we're definitely not going back to that. So here, he limps to me. I hit a pair. Me bet. Don't really have much to say to that. And we're gonna check. And we can call or fold here, but definitely not bet. Nice. And here, we get free bet a lot. I don't want to get free bet off my equity. So I will let him have this. Same goes for this street. I think we lose a lot here, but I don't really see a point in betting. Nice. Bit of a strange hand. Oh. What does the... Oh, I think it's the fan. You think it is? So it was bad when I pulled it close? Right. Okay. Things I can do about that. I think I have like a few ideas for a solution. So I will debug a little bit later. I think I'll just put in like maybe half an hour more of streaming and then definitely get to it. By the way, we are up more than $50 today, dude. That's so fucking huge. In 10NL. Oop. And we have a beautiful hand here. Very deep against this guy. Could be fun. Never mind. Very tight player. Racing us. Very tight. So let's see if we get some action. Oof. I'm feeling it. Never mind. Queen 10 we can open, but we cannot free bet. Man, nice to see some people in here. Why is your roll $15 then? Well, it's an embarrassing answer, but I guess you can work it out. It's because from the first 2 sessions we were down tons. Yeah. Here, hit a 10. We can bet here. We can also check. I think I like betting. And then hit a 10. Nice. Or king. Or fold. Yeah, 50 is nice. So we were just down. Bankroll was down minus 30 today, as you can calculate. Because yesterday I had a really crazy session where I made a few mistakes, but also just ran really bad. So today we're making up for that by a lot. This is the most insane session we're gonna have in a long time, I think. I can't contribute all of this to playing well. There's a lot of luck involved, but also play well. The combination makes for the best. So here I will just check and this is a cool spot actually. I think I want to raise it. It's unlikely he has 4s and deuce, and I mean if he hits the 10 he hits the 10, but we can still hit a king or spades. So I don't want to bluff twice. I think he just has a 10 or 9s or 8s. So we let it go. Deuce is here. Not gonna see a flop. So almost ready to cash out this one again. So if you're new, if I have 250 big blinds in a hand, I like to just leave the table, come back with 100, so that we earn. Exactly, I was thinking the same about the high frequency signal. I'm not aware well enough about OBS and how that works. Over here, okay, we just take it down on both tables. Nice. Yeah, because I don't think I can reduce the fanning. That was my first idea. Like, can I somehow make my computer just chill a little bit more? But I think when it's streaming, it's not that bad. No, but I really want it to be clean. Like, I don't want to have it just be like, ee! Like, we can definitely fix it. I'm quite confident in that. Yeah, but I mean, it's running on like it's running a lot of program. It's an old computer, so it's just gonna fan a little bit. I am playing on 2 tables right now. I think that works really well for me. Yeah, I've tried 3 and I tried 4, but I think 2 is what I find works the best, especially when I'm streaming. Like, if I play 3 tables, you're not gonna hear a word from me. Queens here, a really funny situation. I wonder how we played. We have jacks on one table also. I think 15 is quite fitting, but it's a strange spot. This guy's, yeah, we can go all in here. I'm ready. You want to play? No? Oh, we hit top set on the other table against 50 big blind stack. Oh, but what the holy fuck here? First we hit, he hit trip 10s. Never mind, he's ahead. That's crazy. He's ahead here. That's so funny. Queen? We lose one time. Over here, it's a good chance that we can win this one. I want to bet really small, because we are going to get it in by the river anyway, and I don't think he has anything. I think he has like ace queen, king queen, shit like that. So if we go small, he's like, I need to call. He can also like hate the 7. Now it's difficult to get any value, and if he jams, it's also a bit annoying because we sort of have to call, because he has so many bluffs. He can have, I mean, we block the jack, but we just have to call here. Like ace king, ace queen, king queen. You could say, doesn't he 4-bet those, but he's a really fishy player, so we have to, yeah. Oh man, so 2 really unlucky pots there. And we are down again quite some. How much was that? How much was that? Yeah. So now we're down in a negative. Here we're gonna call. I think it could be any 2 cards. Not this time. Please. One time for the boys. Yeah. Okay. A little bit of resistance. It's okay. It's okay. We're still having a fucking awesome session for the day, but now we are less than what we started the challenge with. Of course, not great. Here we call and open. He leads. We can raise, we can call. I don't mind calling. King, he shouldn't really bet on that a lot. But here I can start bluffing. And I can go quite big, I think. The heart and the 8 is really nice, because like any 9, like it's hard for him to call with a 10 here, which is what we're trying to target. He can have ace 7. I don't expect him to have hearts. Could have a king, but if he has a king, so be it. I think this should get through quite a lot. Beautiful. Beautiful. Bringing it back. Bringing it back. Yeah. I mean, the goal of the stream for me, even though it was really unrealistic, was sort of to get back to the start of the challenge, which would be that we have $10 up there in the current bankroll. That's what we started the challenge with. Yeah. That's insane, but I think I'm curious. Like I think in like half an hour, I'm gonna stop the stream and we can like look at the results. I'm curious if we are crazy lucky, or if we're unlucky. I have a feeling we're quite lucky today, but not sure. Like I mean, in the all-in adjusted equity, of course there are some hands where we just like flop the nuts, or we river the nuts or something like this, and that doesn't count. But it could be interesting to see, because right now our all-in adjusted equity is like 28 big blinds per 100, so that's huge. Yo, it's nice to see new people here also. Really so cool to actually stream for people, with people. That's how I see it. Like just having fun, experiencing this together with someone makes it really enjoyable. Here we have the best hand often, but not good enough to bet. So let's check. Half pot without a heart, or let's just fold it. Over here we get tiny free bet. I'll just call and hit a 9 or an ace. He's gonna dunk. Half pot. Please, ace 9. You love to see it. So here, you know, we can call or we can raise. I think I kind of want to raise. I could jam, but I don't like it, so I'm gonna just raise here. Hope he has an ace. Nice. We have the nuts now. We don't share the nuts because he is he called so quickly. So he has ace jack or some shit. So never losing, never chopping here. We just always take the whole lot, hoping for a call. Fucking beautiful turn, dude. Love the ace. Do you think he can fold an ace? Don't do it. I'm bluffing. Let's go. Huge fucking pot. Huge. Nice. Good to take back some of the money that we were robbed of. Almost back to 50 now. Which was really aesthetically cool to see that $50 up there. We hit top pair. Quite disguised. I think just the standard c-bet here works. Don't have the best kicker in the world, and it's a very tight player. Nice to see a 10. Would have loved for the diamond, of course. But it doesn't look like we have many 10s here, right? He could still have jacks from the way he plays. He never, ever in his life. Nice. Okay. Over here we get, we isolate, we get free bet. I don't think anyone does that as a bluff, and I don't feel like I don't know if it's called a 5 bet, free bet, 4 bet, whatever, bluff with ace 5. So let's just lay it down, play more solid. Really nice day, man, really fucking nice. We're back up, feels great. Feels fucking great. So happy to see that guy just like half pot. And we have the nuts. So awesome. Really wonder what the fuck he had, because it sort of seemed like a bluff, right? But like, and then he was thinking about it when I re-raised him. So is it like just some ace that thought he could get value from, I have no clue what. Really, really odd. This guy is very fishy, so I would love to see a flop against this guy. And a lot of red cards would be awesome. But maybe that is too ambitious. Yeah, this guy never free bet in his life, so I won't look him up. This is awesome, man. Awesome. So exciting. I'm just on a high right now from winning $48. Feels great. Call here, I don't want to raise. We could check raise, but I don't love it. Big bet, we let it go. This is a super tight player, so I don't love this hand. Ace deuce off. Even if we hit an ace, we either get no action or we get a lot of action and we're behind. So even though it looks crazy to fold an ace, it makes a lot of sense in practice. Especially against a tight open that has mostly aces in his range. Pocket pair. Let's see. Free bet? No. Caller. Not the worst flop. We can check or we can bet. I like betting here actually. So he calls once. So we're gonna check. We free bet on the other table and we hit an ace. But I'm gonna check it over. This is a really interesting half pair. Sorry, I'm just milking someone over here. Right, okay. So he calls, like when he doesn't free bet and he just calls in the small blind, it's a lot of 8, 9, jack, 10, queen. Like, so he's bluffing king, queen here, right? Like, I don't see many bluffs, so let's let it go. I think that makes a lot of sense. Okay, so we are hungry here. Let's make it 13. Can make it 14. I think 13 is good. We're also in the small blind. No? Anyone? Interesting to see this guy like just cold call. What if he 4-bets now? Yeah. I am cooking way too much. He's just gonna fold always. Over here, king jack, it works fine as, yeah, actually it works really good as a free bet. I'm just worried this guy 4-bets a lot, and this can't really call a 4-bet, so that would be a bit annoying to get 4-bet here. It's like 21% of the time he 4-bets, so not loving it. That is very often. Yeah, he's gonna do it, isn't he? You don't think this long to, okay. Right, so there's like two ways to think about this. When he doesn't 4-bet, we know he doesn't have aces, kings. So we can actually just try and make like a funny check raise. Maybe. He has a lot of pocket pairs. Like 8, 7, 6, 5, 10 jack, suited, shit like that. So I kind of want to check raise him here. Just because he's so capped. I think it makes some sense to try and bluff. Don't try this at home, but it's a bit of an attempt at a read on this guy. And if he jams, I think he has... Right, so the sick thing right now is that we're supposed to jam. We're supposed to jam. But what do we actually do? So he doesn't have queens. He could have king, queen, jack, queen, but we blocked these. He could have ace, queen of clubs. He could have 10s, 9s, 8, 9. I think I have to go all in here. Hope for the best. I'm not loving it, of course. Well, okay, that's... Yeah, okay. Don't know what I think about that hand. He should have folded pre-flop, I think. So I don't expect him to have many 8s. Unless he has the set, which is just really unlikely. So it's one of those hands. Anyway, here we can raise it up. Make it 15 maybe. And hope for... Oh, I'm hating this. I think I have to jam. We have no fold equity. So if we start betting small, like then we're just not having, like, yeah, I'm gonna jam, as ugly as it seems. Nice. Okay, some annoying pots there. Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. It's like the one bluff I've tried today, I think. And he just calls it. Yeah. I don't know what to think about it. It's just, I don't expect him to have many 8s in his calling range there. And he's capped also. Don't expect him to have a set. I don't know. I don't hate it. But I also think people are not so capable of folding in these stakes. So if we do have aces, that is a good way to play it. Aces, kings, any queen, like so many hands where we just get so much value there. It's annoying. Right. So this is funny, right? Because this is the same guy, I think, that we just raised. So if we do it again, it looks a bit like we're trying to steal from him. So hopefully he goes all in. Or just quick calls. I'm gonna do 5 here. And we'll continue small, because we don't want to scare him away. Hoping he has queen 10 or ace queen or jack. Nice. So that's probably max value. Really nice. Really nice. We pick up 10s. Whoa, okay, that's an interesting one. So he makes it 4. So this is 100% like a fun player. Kind of want to just jam, you know, but like I think I'll try and make it 12. And if he goes all in, oof. So if he has ace queen, we're fucked. Nice, take it down. It's really rare that he just, okay, gotta focus up here. We see a big bet against this guy. That's a calling station. So we will call. And probably check call again, even though it's a big bet. It's a bit scary. Big bet again. Don't hate it. Oh, beautiful. On the other table, we just get really lucky. So I will check. Hope he doesn't bluff 3 times. He could have so many draws. He could have diamonds. Beautiful. Beautiful. Nice little pot there. So important. He had jack 9 of diamonds. Wow. He had so fucking much equity against us there. We faded the world. Beautiful. Beautiful. Jack 10 here. Nice. So we are positive in the challenge. That makes me happy. With just 15 minutes more of streaming. It would be so awesome to end the stream like actually with a green number. I mean that one is probably safe, but like a number above $10 in the bankroll. We have 2 J's and a limber and a raise. Oof. And a call. 20? 21? Let's make it 21. No clue what we do here against a jam. I think we fold to a jam, actually, now I think about it. Yeah. Let me just think about this one for a moment. He makes it 5, not 4, pre-flop. So that's what I would do with aces, kings, queens. And ace king, of course, ace queen. Then I make it 21, he snap jams. And he is somewhat tight with his 4 bets. Not a lot, but just a little less. So this is a fold. I think, yeah. I'm happy with a fold. Of course, not loving it, but I'm pretty sure we are behind there with 2 jacks. Pretty sure. Just had to think it through. I think spending a little bit of time on a decision like that just makes you more comfortable to make the right decision. Especially when I then do call. I hate when I just snap call something where, like, in hindsight, I'm like, oh, I should have folded that. So if I take my time and then call it, it feels nicer. So in any case, it's just always nice to think hands through before making any action. But now we are down below 10 again. So we need jacks and then people to not have better. Or aces, or kings, or queens. Could be awesome. I'll play a hand against this guy. Don't have a lot of stats on him, but he seems very loose. Yeah, so loose that I kinda wanna raise him here. Yeah, let's try him. Hoping for a fold just instantly. Okay, so check fold here. No reason to keep playing it. We just lost. Dead lost. Didn't work. Worth a try, I think. What's the chance that he has a king? Okay, a little bit of resistance now. We need some run good and to be a little bit more patient. I think I've been, breaking my rule of don't bluff. At least don't bluff too big. You can totally bluff small and it works out a lot. So this is so annoying, like when people do this. Just 5 big blinds. But with no spade, we are gonna fold. Ace 10. We hit an ace against a tight player. Gonna bet once. Gonna bet twice. Probably actually just half pot. I think there's a good chance he just has a jack or a draw. I mean, he can of course have a 5, but I just wanna milk a little bit there. If I just bet big, he folds most stuff. But some of the draws can continue to half pot. Here, I'm folding to a very, very tight player. Nice. Get a king here. Let's bet small. Not loving the 5. Let's bet like this much. Okay, this is interesting. So the quick call is like often a 10, but this guy actually never free bets. I should have seen that. So he can still have a better king than me. So actually I won't, he's the guy that doesn't re-raise the good hands. This one time we split, but as you see, he could have king jack suited there and not have free betted. So we need to be a little bit careful. Need to be a little bit careful. Nines, you can fold here. Okay, now I'm definitely gonna fold it. Could also re-raise it, but let's get a double up. Come on, please. Please, double up. Last 10 minutes. Can we get it? Oh, I should have called that one. I was a bit distracted from this other table in which we isolated this guy that limped, and then this other guy just cold called us. And I think we need a little bit of protection, so I don't mind like just click raising it. And if he raises again, we expect a 10 a lot. He could have Queen Jack, 8 9 here. He could have a 7. Could have clubs. In any case, I'm not really comfortable. But then again, he's just so fucking light. Well, now we just have to fold. That's really annoying. Unless we bet. We could bluff this. Oh. Yeah, let's bluff it. I think he has the best hand here a lot, but it's just such a good card to bluff, and we don't have the best hand, I think. Oh my god. Yeah, he had Queen King, and he just rivered us straight. Fucking dude. Fucking hell. Here we are gonna call and check, and he's gonna pot it. Very tight player. We have to call once, right? And then I'm gonna check, and if he goes 3 times, I'll give him credit. But you could have ace king here, you could have hearts. Yeah, so this is just never a bluff, sadly. Wow, man, we're just bleeding money right now. That's really annoying. Yeah, we just lost like 2.5 buy-ins in 20 minutes or something. That's insane. We do have aces though. If any hand against this guy that never folds ever. Like he's never folded. Come on. Oh, I hate seeing this. I have to check. And hope he has a king. Please have a king. Okay, so I can bet. I can. Oh, should I jam? If he has a king, he will call. I'm not sure he will re-raise me though. I'm worried he wouldn't. He fucking called me with a king. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's go. Nice. So happy to have people like that in the pool. So happy about it. Nice. King 5 suited. Call. Flop a king. And then turn trip kings. He was probably so excited when he saw that king. Nice, nice, nice. How are we not in the positive yet? Was it that bad? Guess it must have been. Fucking beautiful. So nice. So nice. Let's keep it going. This is one of the guys that I have the most hands on in the entire pool. And he always plays only 50 big blinds. I think it's such a fascinating strat. So because he's so like not deep, we can't call this with 7s. We just have to fold. Beautiful, man, to take that fish as money. Nice, nice, nice. We're gonna call. Never mind. 7s here. 7! Ooh! That looks like a 7. Let's bet small. Hope he doesn't fold, as most people do. He just clicks it back. I'm gonna just call. I mean, assuming he has a king, queen here, right? We're gonna try and stab at it. No? Maybe it was just a pure bluff. Over here we get a free bet by an absolute fish, so I don't mind calling and then folding to the pot bet that's gonna come now. It's really tempting, but we need a little bit of equity to do that. Down here though, playing against the fish, and we have ace king suited. It's always a good combination. Let's make it 10. We're gonna get called. Never 4-bet. Doesn't look like this guy loves to 4-bet. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. So a few more minutes, and I think that should be it. Maybe this is just the last hand, actually. It's always good to end on a banger like this. This will be the last hand of the session. Please. Unless they both fold, right? Surely we can't. Can you please raise? Just for the stream? Never mind. Okay, people. We made $40 today and 50 cents in 3 hours. That's great, dude. That's an hourly of $13. It's like a little bit above minimum wage, maybe. Really lucky. Really lucky, though. And our current bankroll is now up to $7. So still below what we started at 10, but way better than yesterday when we just threw away all our money. And yeah, I'm really confident it's going well. We played 1,500 hands, and we have a big blind, all-in adjusted big blind per 100 of 25. So insane numbers today, insane. Let me give you some more stats. Just pulling up my poker tracker to let you know. Right, so far in the entire challenge, we have played 6,700 hands, and we have lost $3, but our all-in adjusted one is $5. So in other words, we run 0.77 big blinds per 100 right now in our all-in adjusted big blinds, mostly because of a losing session yesterday. So I'm very confident, and it's gonna go well. Let's see today's. Yeah, we got a little bit lucky today, but actually it's not that big. So we won $40 today, but all in adjusted, we should have won 37. So almost the same. So a little bit lucky, but mostly just a lot of nice spots and some really solid playing today. I'm really happy about how I played. Oh, yep. So I think that is it. Probably not streaming tomorrow, I'm not sure, but could imagine some Saturday, some Sunday. We'll see. I mean, this is really fun. This is exciting. More people coming in here, also really lovely and awesome. Yeah, so happy about these results, man. $40. Let's go. Challenge is on. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.